Learning is by far, hands down, the most important skill. Like, if you're good at learning, you can use that to get good at whatever you'd like. But what if I told you that the most important part of becoming a great learner is the one that we mess up the most? There's decades of research that shows that the key to getting good at learning is first believing that you can do it. And that is where we struggle. We struggle with this belief because of stories. Stories that we hear, stories that we tell ourselves about the things that we can and can't do. Stories about our capacity to learn and grow. And these stories can often squash our belief in our ability to learn. Stop. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this guy's sitting here throwing cliches at me. And before you close this video, I'm asking for 2 minutes of your time so I can show you why this matters so much. This can change the way that you look at the world, and that is a promise. In her 30 plus years of research, Stanford professor Carol Dweck has discovered the importance of our mindsets or our attitudes towards learning when it comes to development. She's shown that there's really two ways to think about skills and intelligence. Some people believe that skills and intelligence are set, or you sort of have what you have, that you are not really in control of your ability to learn. They call this a fixed mindset. Now, other people believe that skills and intelligence can be grown and developed, that you are in control of your ability to learn and grow. They call this a growth mindset. Dweck's work has uncovered some really important characteristics of these two mindsets. As you can see in this table, people with a growth mindset are more likely to put in effort, to take on a challenge, to see mistakes as a positive thing, to take and use feedback than people with a fixed. Her work also shows that people with this growth mindset tend to learn, grow, and achieve more over time than people with the fixed. And it all boils down to their mindset or their belief in their ability to learn and grow. Here's a highly scientific visual to show how it works. We call this the SFCOHTGGAS, standing for the self-fulfilling cycle of how to get good at stuff. And it shows us why belief matters more than anything. Here's how it works. Belief feeds into action, action to results, and results back to belief. Let's take a trip through the cycle through the lens of someone who believes in their ability to learn and grow. Step 1. They believe that they can learn. This could be a skill, a project, a challenge, anything. With this belief, they're more likely to put in the action and work involved with learning. Dweck's research shows that people like this like to take feedback. They enjoy challenges and they like to put in effort. And this makes a whole lot of sense because believing that they can learn gives them the fuel to do the work. They see the value of a challenge, of putting in effort, of taking feedback. And if they can't figure something out at first, they'll keep working all because they believe in their ability to grow and figure it out. By putting in this action, what do you think these people see? That's right. They see some progress and they see some results. The cool part is that these results actually confirm their original belief towards learning. And each time that they go through the cycle, these beliefs are strengthened. Key point. By believing that they can learn, what do they end up doing? Yes, learning. That is why this is called the self-fulfilling cycle. They believe in their ability to learn and then they end up learning. Disclaimer, I am not saying that you just have to believe and then it happens. Like, I believe I could shoot like Steph Curry, or I believe I could be a stand-up comedian. And then you wake up tomorrow and you're good to go. No. That is why action is in the table. The action can take days, weeks, months, years, a ton of mistakes, failures, and stumbles. The truth is, we could talk for weeks about the action step of learning, about the best ways to teach, the best ways to learn, but none of it really matters if we don't nail belief first. Because you will never do the action, you will never do the work without the belief.